Friends, before we dive into today's incredible story, don't forget to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss amazing discoveries about rare coins and hidden treasures. Because today, we are uncovering the unbelievable history of the British Elizabeth II, 1977 New Pence 2 coin. A coin that looks ordinary in your hand, but hides a story of monarchy, power, art, and millions of dollars in the international market. The year was 1977. Britain was buzzing with celebration because Queen Elizabeth II was marking her Silver Jubilee, 25 years on the throne. To honor this historic milestone, the Royal Mint decided to create special issues of coins that would capture the spirit of the Jubilee year. Among these coins was the 2 new pence, part of the decimal currency system introduced in 1971. But why new pence? In 1971, Britain shifted from the old pounds-shillings-pence system to a decimal system, making calculations simpler and aligning with modern global trade. Coins were reissued with the word new to avoid confusion with the old pence. By 1977, the 2 new pence coin was already in circulation, but the Jubilee year gave it new significance. On the front, obverse, of the 1977 2 new pence coin, we find the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. But here's the fascinating detail. The portrait used in 1977 was designed by Arnold Machin, a sculptor and artist whose work defined an entire era of British coinage. Machin's design shows the young queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a famous piece of royal jewelry gifted to her by Queen Mary in 1947. The portrait symbolizes dignity, grace, and the strength of monarchy during a period of global change. This wasn't just a face on a coin. It was a message to the world that Britain remained strong under Elizabeth II. Flip the coin, and you see the reverse side, designed by Christopher Ironside, another legendary coin designer. The reverse features the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet. Beneath it, the motto in German reads, Ich diene, which translates to, I serve. Why this design? Because the 2 new pence was not just a coin, it was a symbol of national unity. By using the Prince of Wales's badge, the coin tied the monarchy, the future heir, and the people together under one emblem. The 1977 issue wasn't just about daily use. It was about marking a historic moment, the Silver Jubilee. Millions of coins were minted, but collectors immediately recognized that these coins, though common in number, carried immense historical value because of their Jubilee connection. Today, while most 2 new pence coins are worth just a few pounds, certain rare editions, especially those with unique minting errors from the 1970s, have sold in auctions for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some collectors even estimate the combined international market worth of rare variants to be in the millions. But which 1977 versions hold this hidden fortune? And what shocking truth makes a small copper coin worth a millionaire's treasure? Now comes the most exciting part of the story. While millions of 2 new pence coins were minted in 1977, only a handful carry a secret value hidden from the ordinary eye. These are the coins with minting errors, mistakes that slipped past the royal mint but turned into treasures for collectors. One of the most famous errors was the new pence versus 2 pence issue. After 1982, the wording on the coins was changed from new pence to simply 2 pence. But a small number of coins in later years accidentally carried the old inscription. Such coins, when connected to the Jubilee-era minting style, became insanely rare and skyrocketed in value. Imagine holding a coin worth more than gold, not because of its material, but because of a tiny lettering difference. From the 1980s onward, coin collectors around the world began hunting for Jubilee Era II new Pence coins. In Britain, collectors formed societies, published magazines, and even hosted conventions dedicated to decimal coins. In America, wealthy investors in numismatics, the study of coins, began bidding at auctions, often paying tens of thousands of dollars for a single rare coin. What made these coins so desirable wasn't just their design. It was their connection to the monarchy, a Silver Jubilee, and the royal family's legacy. Over the decades, certain sales became legendary. These stories spread like wildfire across the collector's world. Suddenly, ordinary people began checking their piggy banks, drawers, and old jars of coins, hoping to discover a hidden treasure. So what's the true international market value today? While a standard 1977 2 new Pence coin is worth almost nothing beyond face value, the rare era coins and Jubilee-proof editions have been valued collectively in the millions of dollars. Experts estimate that globally, collectors trade and auction such rare coins with a combined yearly market worth exceeding $5 million. Yes, a small copper coin, once used to buy candy, is now a player in a multi-million-dollar market.